neighborhood, Endman64, bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we continued our trek here at the Snag'em Hideout, and got ourselves our next Shadow Pokemon. That being the Shadow Bayleaf. Where is it? Bayleaf, there you are. So we have that, and we also have a bunch of other Pokemon that we still have to grab. We still have a Quilava we have to grab, we have a Smeargle that we haven't seen yet, and Cypher Peon Lair, who has the Murkrow that we failed to grab. But we are in the place we have to be to deal with them, so yeah. Aha! Gonzap is not here. What is our boy waiting for? Maybe he doesn't feel like showing up. Ooh, 3 rare candies. That kind of is redundant at this point, but I guess it'll help level up some Pokemon that are lower levels. Okay, so I guess that means we're gonna have to wait for more Shadow Pokemon trainers to appear. Which means we have pretty much nothing to do the rest of the game. Well, pretty much nothing to do for this episode. At least at the moment. Because unfortunately, as you're about to find out, getting trainers to... Oh, hello. Oh, it's our boy Scrub. Because of you, my standing in Cypher is in the dumps. Scrub, buddy. How you doing? Yes, in case you failed to catch the Hitmontop, this is yet another opportunity for you to catch it. Since we have DJ Spins, we don't really need to. Strategy for this that I'm going with, we're going to go Thunderbolt that Huntail, and Screech that Wobbuffet until it can pretty much not handle a single physical attack. I am not going to get countered or mirror-coated today. I am not in the mood. Not that I don't have the items to spare, I do, but hey. Yes, he has a Medicham that replaced his Hitmontop. Alright, so Mirror Coat. You think you're special enough to get mirror coated, dude? Get out of here. Get out of here. Thunderbolt. I don't think it'll KO Medicham, but... Oh, it did. Okay, beautiful. Alright. 59 for Static. Nice. Almost level 60. Kirkias Jr. is trying to learn Hydro Pump. It's inaccurate. And unlike Blizzard, it does not do ice damage, so I'm afraid I will have to decline. Alright, and Golem. Okay, cool story, bro. I guess we can completely KO Wobbuffet now. I think the danger is overridden right now. Oh, and that critical hit definitely helps. Golem should be out. Alright, we're doing good level-wise. Static goes Thunderbolt. Chicka chicka boom boom, chicka chicka boom. And there you go. Quickly dealt with Scrub. My standing is going to take another huge hit. What'd you expect to happen, dude? This is the 3rd time I've put you in your place. Now, yes, they do periodically spawn out of the ceiling like that, but don't expect that to be the primary reason these guys show up. At least, that they show up. So we're gonna see if we can get another guy to spawn out, or if it's just gonna keep being the green guy. First things first, let's head to... I don't know. We'll head to the outskirts stand. Got a new email, which means I'm guessing someone's going to respawn. Alright, more from the Shadow Pokemon list. Skiploom, Quagsire, Tropius, Skarmory, Sunflora, and Ursaring. Alright, so we keep getting the Shadow Pokemon, most of the Shadow Pokemon we do have, but we always get one that we haven't yet. Case in point, we have the Ursaring and the Smeargle so far. Alright, so let's go test out and see if we can get another guy to show up. Oh, they're gonna just keep sending us emails, aren't you? Trouble in the Under. Hey, big guy. We've been hearing about Shadow Pokemon from people visiting the Under from Pyrite. A lot of the visitors have seen the Shadow Pokemon. Net and the Under should have more information for you. Okay. I was hoping to see if we could get the next Shadow Pokemon, but actually, no, we're going to go check anyway. If it is not the green guy, we should have our next Pokemon, Shadow Pokemon over there. It's just a matter of making our way through the rest of the oh, hello. Cloak. Cloak. I feel like we fought her before. Yes, we have. This is the chick with the Ledian. Okay. So yes, you do not. It's not going to spawn the trainers, you know, that you're guaranteed to get rematches against. You are guaranteed to get the rematches, but you're not going to get the Pokemon that you're looking for first. Basically, is what I'm trying to get at. The same will be said for the Pokemon that trainers that we fought in the Under, that we fought at the lab, the guys that we fought getting to the bosses of Cypher and Realgam Tower should also be appearing here. But no, specifically we are looking for Lair, L-A-R-E. They are the one that has the Murkrow that we're looking for. Flatter. Is this the special attack version of Confusion? Yep. Alright. Thunderbolt, that Illumise, and Surf, why not? Why not? Is a Pokemon that was strangely introduced in Gen 1, or Gen 3, despite Wobbuffet coming out in Gen 2. Okay. Alright, who's bothering me? Oh, wow. Yeah, Mark is doing he wants to do a side-by-side LP with, Chugga Conroy, who's doing Pokemon Soul Silver now, and he's looking for a physical copy of the game. I'm like, dude, I have had the same copy of Soul Silver since 2010. It cost me $40, and I will never give up my physical copy of that game. And I got Heart Gold a year or two later for $60, and now ever since then the prices of DS games have been skyrocketing. Alright, so we gotta go back to that other area we were in. I think it's this way. And then we'll go out the way we came in. Oh, not the way we came in, that other exit. So the next level should be where the next of them pops out. We fought you already. I completely forgot about the other Colosseum in the Under. Alright, so survey says no one's here. Okay. Okay, so now we should be able to walk freely in and out of this area. Instead of it just trying to spawn us right here. It'll start spawning us right here now. Which is good. Okay, so they want us to head to the under, which is exactly where we're headed. I hate that they spawn us right in the Colosseum. I don't want to be at the Colosseum. I'm 90% sure this isn't even the Colosseum where they spawn. I think it's the other one. But we'll find out the hard way when we get there. Which, by the way, yes, this is a Colosseum we have to do. But I don't think they appear at this one. First, let's go talk to Net like they asked us to. That's the herb shop. Don't have anything much to do there, so get out of my way, dude. Seriously. Hi, Wes. Did you meet up with that Silva guy? He was saying something about going to check out Real Game Tower. We already... Dude, that was 2 months ago. Bit, get with the program, dude. Alright, here you are. Dweeb, talk to me. Oh, hi, Wes. I think there's been a sneaky trainer in the under lately. There's a guy in front of the junk shop named Gurks. He apparently saw the shadow Pokemon in a battle. The quickest way to find out is to ask Gurks himself. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you want us to... He's gonna end up wanting to battle us, too. But whatever. I guess that's my lot in life. Bullying people for money. In front of the shop. That's not the shop. Alright. Let's just go around then, I guess. You're not Gurks, are you? I don't believe you are Gurks. Is that guy Gurks? Probably. Alright, so nobody over here. What is up with the frickin' outfits these people wear? At least he's a construction worker. He makes sense. What's up with these... With this frickin' Freddie Jones ascots? Get the frick out of here. Alright. The hotels, which we don't need. Gurks. Are you Gurks? Are you Gurks? Oh, you're Gurks. Okay. Huh? What's that? You wanted to know about a shadow Pokemon that I'd battled? How about we battle first? Jesus. These people continue to learn nothing. What is up with the Freddie Jones ascot you're wearing? Alright, thank God, at least you have 2 Whale Lords. If you had 2 Whale Merge at level 56, I'd be very upset with you. Alright, so Thunderbolt you, and we'll Screech the other one. Not like it matters. Not like it matters. Tank that whale's defense. What time is it? Ooh, it's time to medicate. And then I gotta take a quick lunch break. I do mean very quick lunch break. Like, I'm talking run outside, see what I have to have for lunch, and then eat. I'm not gonna finish this today, obviously. But I'm trying to get as much done as possible. Alright, so Thunderbolt, and we'll do another Screech. So if Thunderbolt does not kill, a hidden power definitely will. Alright. Ooh, Water Spout. Thank God we lowered his friggin' HP. That would have been a ton of damage. I do like those moves where if you have max HP, they do shit tons of damage, but if your HP goes down at any point, they do lesser damage. What, Eruption's just like that too? I'm shocked there isn't like a grass type equivalent. Or if there is, I just haven't been paying attention. I feel like there isn't, though. Like, what would it be? What would it be? Player defeated Chaser Gurks. Roar, nothing worked at all. Deal with it, loser. Alright, I promised I'd tell you about that shadow Pokemon. The trainer was this guy named Rosso in a flashy red outfit. He had a shadow Quilava with him. Alright, thank you there, Chief. I do appreciate that. What the hell else is down here? Cipher those outrageous crooks who are trying to take over the world using shadow Pokemon. Thank you. Thank you, kid. For not really doing anything. And thank you, Rui, for being quiet this entire time. I think the only time I've seen her talk this entire run since we started recording is to tell me about the Shadow Bayleaf. Alright. Shadow Quilava. Rosso is his name. Do we have any emails? I didn't see the thing, but I'm gonna check anyway. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head back up and we're gonna see if we can get the other guy to spawn now. Or if he's gonna be locked into these the other Colosseums here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I told you, I have not played this game in a while. We do need one more disc. I think we need the left disc or the down disc, one or the other. I know we get it soon, but I don't know. Weirdo. Alright, so let's go see if we can get the one more guy to spawn, and if we can, good. If not, we'll have to go into the Colosseum to do some very necessary training. Mainly to get TMs at this point, but still, very important. Alright, moment of truth. Wait, why does he keep kicking me out to the front? I want to go over there. Why are you not letting me? It appears as if the criminals are gathering at the Shadow Pokemon Lab again. There's more. People have seen a Cipher peon in a gaudy red outfit with a Shadow Quilava. Like, why is it that they kick me out here? I want to go... So dumb. Now you gotta run through the whole thing again. And we're more than likely gonna bump into another trainer that we've already fought. Bela. Definitely not the droid I'm looking for. Jumpluff and Roselia. I'm guessing this is one that had a grass type I was looking at. I guess we'll find out the hard way. We will go... Static, you are not useful against either of these. Actually, Jumpluff more than anything. Which is going to be funny, because I'm pretty sure this is going to insta-kill the Jumpluff. Oh, it didn't! Oh, Crookie holding back so his friend can get some experience. He's such a good friend. And so now Jumpluff is going to be, like, leagues faster. But it doesn't matter, because he's about to die. Would this be the Sunflora trainer, maybe? I'm trying to remember the grass-type trainers. Let's see. Vileplume. Yeah, this had to be the one that had the Sunflora. Alright, so Vileplume is going to move, like, leagues faster now. Swap Static out for for Mirage. And we'll go Earthquake. Mirage is Levitate. This should do decent. This should do nothing to him. And we should be good to go. Half damage to Vileplume, and it should take out Roselia. Beautiful! I love that Vileplume is so slow, even with Sunny Day. It's still slower than Crookie. So that's gonna hurt. Not too badly, though. But Vileplume will be done this turn. Because no matter what happens, if Flamethrower somehow fails to kill this Vileplume, Earthquake will finish it off. And it did not fail. Beautiful. Huh? I lost again? Why? Why? Because you suck, girl. Because you suck. Alright. So let's head the exact same way we normally go. That's so dumb, though, that they give you the way to get out of that other area, but then they're like, nah, I'm good. I want to see if this red guy's going to show up, or if he's going to show up in the other Colosseum. Alright, so next up is the big guy still over here? He is, okay. Then that means the next one should be down there. Which means all we should be looking for here would be... No, he's not here. Son of Gun. Alright. I guess we're going to be taking on some stuff in the Under next episode. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we take on the tournaments in the Colosseums in the Under. They should be pretty easy, but who the hell knows at this point. Until we meet again, my lovelies, Saya freaking Nar.